Social media has had a massive impact on our society. With the massive impact, there always seems to be negatives and positives of it. Some of the positives include reconnecting with friends, making new friends, and even finding jobs. While there are many positives that come from social media, I believe social media does more harm than good because of cyberbullying, self-esteem, and overall happiness. With cyberbullying, I plan to show why people think they can get away with cyberbullying easier and why it poses some serious problems. This will lead into my argument on why social media lowers our self-esteem. But I will add the fact that just using the media outlet could do so without you even realizing it. I will also present evidence on how people are genuinely happier when they limit their social media use or do not use it at all. Arguments against. Back to why social media is good. Reconnecting with old friends is always a good thing, and getting to look back on the past. Making new friends is always good too, but this can be done in multiple other ways than social media. You never know though, you may end up meeting the love of your life through social media. I think getting jobs is the biggest positive that comes from using social media, because having a solid platform has really become important when jobs are looking to hire you, especially through LinkedIn. I've learned this through experience with the job that I'm currently working. Arguments 4. Having these positives, the negatives outweigh them. For one, any form of bullying is not healthy, and cyberbullying seems to be the most common form. Weighing down our self-esteem will never be good for us, especially with the additional stress factors that we already have from life. Lastly, being happy is one of the most important aspects of our life. It is crucial for us to be focused in everything that we do. In a UGA article, Social Media Addictions Linked to Cyberbullying, written by Catherine Cow on March 30th, 2021, she provides a quote saying, "There are some people who engage in cyberbullying online because of the anonymity and the fact that there's no retaliation," said Amanda Giordano, principal investigator of the study and associate professor in the UGA Mary Frances Early College of Education. Considering this, cyberbullying has become more potent than bullying in person because people believe there will be no consequences for their actions. Many people get away with bullying people online, and this is a huge problem with social media. In a Healthista article, 6 Reasons Social Media is Making You Unhappy and What to Do Instead, written by Dr. Tim Bono on April 16th, 2018, he states, "It's hard to be happy if we constantly concern ourselves with how we measure up to those around us. We deserve a sense of worth based on how we are doing relative to others. We place our happiness in a variable that is completely beyond our control. When scrolling through social media, people often see others that they believe look better than them. While this could be good in some scenarios for motivation, it could also just bring down our self-esteem and how we view ourselves. Using social media less will definitely help because we would be focused on other things rather than comparing ourselves to other people." In a Live Happy article, Don't Let Social Media Harm Your Happiness, written by Chris Libby on May 19th, 2019, he said, "When there is an increase in digital media, especially for young people, there is a decline in sleep, exercise, social interactions, and attending religious services compared to those who don't spend much time in a virtual reality." Libby is correct because when we become attached to digital media, for one, it is hard for us to stop ourselves from scrolling through our feeds. And two, because we tend to become lazier if we feel as if we are getting enjoyment off our phones. This can affect our overall happiness because exercising generally makes you happier. Getting enough sleep makes us happier, and doing other things outside of our house makes us happier. We do not gain these experiences if we are glued to our phones all the time. At this point, it would be pretty much impossible to cancel social media considering how much money the businesses bring in. Social media will always be there, but it is our choice to use it or not. Focus on the positives of social media and make that your main use for it. Since completely going cold turkey with social media is unattainable for a lot of people, I suggest that you cut back on your usage of social media bit by bit, and I guarantee that your self-esteem will become higher and you'll be happier in general. Thank you.